Welcome to the East Kentucky Expo Center for Mid-South Conference semifinals action as the UPIKE Bears will take on Life University. And Kelly, another of those one-game championships.
Yeah, it's all we preach right now. We're not worried about what happened before or after. Really got to focus in to be a great game today. Very good Life team, and we've had some opportunities to beat them twice. And certainly we've got to continue the same game plan of playing inside out and really punishing them on the interior. But like they're very good at getting down the floor, very good at getting into paint. So we've really got to keep the paint on both ends really dominated by us.
Well, yeah, I think your posts have really come along as the season's gone on, been able to do that more.
Yeah, but we've also got to have good balance. I think that creates the balance on the floor we want. Get some touches on the inside, it creates some opportunities on the outside, and then the other end, defense and rebounding. We just have to be completely locked in the scouting report and knowing what we're doing in order to try to put a full 40 together.
Yeah, I think that's where you're at, again, the full 40.
Yeah, we've been talking about it a lot. We've gotten some good games and some good halves and even some good 30, 35-minute games, but that ain't a full 40. So in order for us to put a full 40 together, you got to start to finish. No better time to do that than today.
Absolutely. Good luck, Kelly.
All right, thank you.
Coach Kelly Wells of the UPIKE Bears.
All right, that was Charlie Pinson with Coach Kelly Wells as we're about ready for the start of the second semifinal game here at the Expo Center in the Mid-South Men's Championship Tournament. And the winner of this one will meet Georgetown as Georgetown defeated Cumberland's in the first semifinal game. So we're going to send it back to station and be back shortly for the starting lineups of this second semifinal game tonight between UPIKE and Life University. This is WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to the Expo Center. About 3.5 minutes away from the starting lineups and the tip-off of today's second semifinal game between Pikeville and Life. Pikeville got here to this semifinal game by defeating Shawnee State yesterday in a tough battle, Charlie, and Life done away with Lindsey Wilson as Pikeville will come in today's game 23-7 in the regular season, and Life's record after the win yesterday improves to 18-13.
Life and Pikeville split during the regular season. They beat Pikeville here at home on the opening game of the Mid-South Conference season, 85-79. And then about 2 weeks later, more or less, on the end of March, or beginning of March the 3rd, Pikeville beat them 85. Sorry, I got the wrong score there. My bad. And February the 2nd, they beat them 85-79, so they just basically transposed numbers.
Right. Of course, UPIKE, they defeated Shawnee State, as we said yesterday, and Shawnee, tough matchup for the Bears with the length that they had with the frontline players, but Johnson and Ona, but they avenged the two regular season losses yesterday. Of course, they got up, I think it was 20 points on them, and Shawnee cut it to 2 points a couple times, and Bears was able to hang on and avenge those two regular season losses. So I'm sure that they look to avenge the home court loss to Life here today, and of course, if they do and meet Georgetown beat them 2 times here or during the regular season here and down at Georgetown. So got a lot of work to be done for the Bears to get some revenge on what happened to them in the regular season, looks like.
You're right. They would love to come out winning this one, make it to the finals, then defeat Georgetown. That would give them the automatic berth to Kansas City. I mean, right. I think they're already in, but
yes.
I always like to win.
Well, and just like you said, I'm sure that they're already in as far as that goes, but the deeper you go into in the tournament, it improves your seeding when you get to the tournament out there. If you go in as an at-large, you're at the mercy of the draw. You could get in same bracket, side of the bracket as the number 1 seed in the tournament or whatever, so it always helps to go in as a tournament champion.
It does, you know. Get a better, you play better, you get the longer rest periods.
Right, exactly.
Because this is a crazy tournament you got to Kansas City. I mean, they play a lot of games in a short period of time.
And we're under a minute now, about ready for the starting lineups. And when clock gets down to double zeros, we'll send it over to PA announcer Vernon White. Nice crowd here tonight, Charlie. It being late on a Sunday evening, it's unusual to be playing a game this late on Sunday, but a nice crowd come out to support the Bears on both sides, and a small following for life, which I think they're out of Atlanta, Georgia, so it's a long trip for their fans to come and follow them. And about ready to turn it over to Vernon White.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the East Kentucky Expo Center for semifinal game number 2 of the 2019 Mid-South Conference Basketball Tournament. Let's meet today's starting lineups. Representing the guests on the scoreboard, the Life University Running Eagles. Starting at guard, a 6-foot junior from Bridgeport, Connecticut, number 0, J.J. Simpson. At guard, a 6-foot junior from Stillwater, Minnesota, number 1, Connor Gamble. At forward, a 6'9" redshirt junior from Montgomery, Alabama, number 2, Demetrius Houston. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore from College Park, Georgia, number 3, Mike White. And at forward, a 6'7" senior from Evansville, Indiana, number 11, Evan Milligan, the Running Eagles. Life University is led by head coach Kevin Easley. And representing the home team on the scoreboard, the University of Pikeville Bears. At guard, a 5'10" junior from Kermit, West Virginia, number 3, Chase Parsley. At guard, a 6'5" senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 4, Javian De La Cruz. At forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 12, Darrell Dominic. At guard, a 6'4" senior from Richmond, California, number 24, Javante Carlton. And at forward, a 6'8" junior from Ripley, West Virginia, number 33, Luke Lehew, the Bears. The University of Pikeville is led by head coach Kelly Wells.
And Larry, we got to give a big shout out to Al Holland and his staff. They've got the entire football team here right in front of us. So they're fired up.
Yes, they have. Well, they was here yesterday also, so showing a lot of support to their fellow comrades, the University of UPIKE basketball Bears. And during the football season, you've seen a lot of the basketball players at the games, you know, supporting the football players. So a lot of support in the athletic department right now here at UPIKE.
It's what you love to see, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We're getting ready to get underway here. It'll be Houston jumping center for Life. Lehew will jump for the Bears. Bears going big here tonight. They've got Darrell Dominic in the starting lineup.
Right. He started yesterday.
He did. And it'll be controlled by Life. Now, Kelly's telling me he wants to get an inside-out game going and especially a good defensive battle in the paint. Pavel out into man-to-man. Bears trying to drive it inside. Lehew all over him. Missed the shot. Rebound comes off to Carlton. Sorry about that. Got a little gravel in my throat right now. See if I can get it out of here. Out top, Carlton with it. Javante with it. Back over to Parsley. Chase gives it back to Javante Carlton. Parsley will take the three. It's good.
And that's a good start on that inside-out game.
That's what you want to see. You want to see them take it in the paint and kick it to the open look.
Yes.
They're not giving them up there. A little turnaround jumper, way off. Rebound comes off by Dela Cruz. Javian tries to go down inside. It'll be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bears.
Didn't know exactly where he was going with that one, but I guess he was trying to get it into Lehue. Might have done him a favor on that one, knocking that one out.
Maybe so. Powell trying to get it inbounds. Throw a floater over top to Carlton. And they go down the corner, partially feeling it, puts the second one up. This one no good. Lehue taps it. Tapped again. Lehue goes up after it. And I love their fight on the boards. To be out of bounds because two UPIKE players laying on the end line, but you can't fault that effort.
No, you can't. Lehue and Parsley both on the floor after the loose ball.
And it'll be Life with it, bringing it up the floor. Just underway, 3-0 Pikeville. There's a drive by Life, trying to take it down inside. That's Simpson. Simpson will pull the trigger on a three. It's good. Tied at 3. And there's the ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bears. Life very aggressive on the defensive end right now.
Yes. And ball knocked out of bounds, and nice shot against a fan over on the UPIKE side.
3 by Dela Cruz, in and out. Nice strong rebound and put back by Dominic, but he missed it, but he got fouled.
Yes. And he's got to convert on those, Charlie. He's by far the largest body on the floor tonight, and you just got to go up and lay that and back in.
He should be able to take that kind of contact.
Yes, exactly. But he will have 2, 17:58 left. First half just getting started. We're tied at 3. Each team hitting a three-pointer so far.
Free throw's good. One more coming now for Grell Dominic. Bears lead by 1. And rolls it in.
Boy, I tell you, used it all, didn't it?
It might have been that fraction of an inch on the back.
It might have been.
Could have been much more than that. In the front court with it, Simpson. Simpson hit the 3 a while ago. They come out on him this time. There's a 3 on this side, and Parsley on top of it. Boy, nice defense that time by
Dela Cruz.
Yeah, Javian goes up and gets that one. Now Carlton bringing it up the floor, and it's tipped away, back tipped from him. Here comes Life back the other way. There's a 3 by Simpson. And rebound off to Lehue. Bears allowing them one and done right now, which is what you want to do.
Exactly.
They get it inside, and Big Durrell lays it in. It'll go to the line.
And that's what you expect of the big man with the body that he has and his athletic ability. Just go through people and put it in.
Well, he should be able to take light contact.
Yes.
He should be able to take pretty good contact, actually.
Right. Oh, exactly.
7-3 lead, Bears by 4. 17:07 to go here in the first half.
Number 10, DJ Scott into the lineup for Life University.
Free throw, no good. And bring the ball up the floor. Again is Simpson. And Milligan getting the air ball treatment.
Yes.
There's a 3 by 3, and it's no good. And he's going to get it now.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Dela
Until
Cruz.
they make contact with the rim, they'll get that chance.
Yes, sir. UPIKE with it on the offensive side. And UPIKE has a size advantage in there.
They do.
And Darrell Dominic trying to make advantage of it. He's fouled again.
Yes.
That'll be the 3rd team foul now on Life.
That's going to be on number 11. That would be Milligan, that's his first, team's third, and they're having problems with Big Darrell right now. Keep going to him, feed him.
That's right, Be nice, if he hopefully he shoots his free throws well. He's 2 out of 3 right now.
Right.
And now he's 3 out of 4.
And number 40, Cam Horton, into the lineup for Life University.
One more free throw coming for Dominic. It's good. 9-3. UPIKE up by 6. Into the front court with it is Simpson. And Life working it around. Pike will stay out front. Simpson on the drive, lift it short. Rebound comes off in there to Javante Carlton.
That's good defense that time by Carlton, staying right with him.
Well, I love that. Calling for it down low. They're working around the horn. There's a 3. Dela Cruz in and out. Leahy with the rebound, though. Carlton with another 3. No good. And loose ball on the floor. It'll be
Life. Had 2 good looks at it from the behind the 3-point line that time.
Yep, and the inside out we've been looking for, we talked about.
Exact.
J.J. Simpson with it out front. Here's Scott. Gonna get Dela Cruz on the bump.
I don't think they got him on the bump. I think when they had body contact, he reached in and got him on. If he'd just kept his hands up, I think they'd let the body contact go on that one.
Okay. 3 is good out there by Cam Horton.
Their only 2 buckets has been 3-pointers. It's 9-6 with 15 left first half.
Bears working it again. Bring it back out top. Parsley. Dela Cruz trying a little high-low there. And the big man just working it down inside, and ball knocked out of bounds by Dela Cruz on the rebound.
One thing that I like to see the Big Darrell do, Charlie, I think he misses a lot of shots by not using the glass when you're in that close. You put that off the glass, you got a better chance of just especially when you're taking contact and just finger rolling it up.
Right. Life will bring the ball up the floor. Top right side with it, looking.
Jazz Parker into the lineup, as well as Guana.
3, no good. Rebound comes off to Jazz Parker. Parker bring it in. Trying to go inside to Leahy. Luke Leahy double teamed. Puts up that little hook, lays it in.
Yeah, he seen the double team coming, and he put a quick drop step, split that double team, and that left him one-on-one at the rim.
He's got that down pat, doesn't he?
Yes. Most improved player on the Bears team this year, I think.
The season's gone along, I agree. Working around the outside, trying to go inside now. And uses the backboard for a keep Leahy off of him, makes it.
Yes, that was Milligan.
Yep. And front court with it, Pike. Got Guana in the ball game now. Jazz Parker. Xavier Guana puts it on the floor. Carlton back in the corner to Guana. He'll shoot a 3. No.
Boy, he was perfect from behind the arc yesterday.
That's a good look for the Bears. Rebound comes off. I think that was Leahy, wasn't it?
It was.
Dela Cruz tries to split 2 defenders. They're going to get the foul.
Yes. And Dela Cruz is one that was providing the good defense down on that other end.
Stanley Perrin goes back into the ball game. Also coming back in is Chase Parsley.
And Milligan picks up his second foul, Charlie. He'll have to go to the bench. That's 4 team fouls on Life, only one on UPIKE. Number 12, Ashmead, will come in to replace Milligan.
Pikeville with it, trying to get it inbounds. They'll get it. Stanley Perrin, they say he stepped on the baseline.
Yes, got too far under the bucket.
11-8, Pikeville by 3, 13-24 to play here in the half. Life will be bringing it up the floor. That's Simpson with it. Pikeville staying in there man-to-man. Boys, nice pass.
Yes, it was.
But Pikeville recovered well on the defensive side, double-teamed him.
That was Scott digging it out. Wasn't expected, I don't think.
Nice drive that time by Ashmead.
Yes. Very patient, went in and give a ball fake and let Stanley Perrin just sail by, and then he was open for the layup.
They've got Guana in the corner. He'll put it on the floor. Back out front. Parsville shoot the three, and it's no good. And I got cleaned out on the basket that time.
Boy, it was. There was 4 green shirts under there and only 1 white shirt for the Bear, and Lehue comes in, and Perrin will go back to the bench.
Carlson checking back in as well.
Yes. And see who he takes. De La
La
Cruz.
Cruz.
Yes.
A lot of this is just keeping fresh legs because you play again tomorrow.
First time, first rest for Javian.
Shot no good. Tough rebound in there that time.
Yes.
By Guana. Might have been fouled. We'll work it back out front. Set up.
They look like they're in a 1-3-1 zone right now, and they're packing it in right now because the Bears has not been able to hit those open three-pointers. They start knocking a couple of those down, they'll have to get out of that zone. Passed up a couple that time. Jazz Parker on the foul.
I hate when they wait to see if the basket's going to go in before they call the foul.
Yeah. And we've got a timeout. It's going to be a media timeout. 11:48 left first half. 11-10, Bears with the 1-point lead. This is Mid-South Conference semifinal action. We'll be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports. We're back at the Expo Center, 11-10, Bears with a 1-point lead. But J.J. Simpson is at the line. He could give them their first lead of the night, but that won't happen because he missed the first one.
He might give them their second tie of the night.
Might be the second tie, that's right.
And here come the Bears, bringing it back up the floor. Jazz Parker can shoot the three. They're just reluctant to shoot it a lot of the times. Carlton misses it. Rebound comes off. Guana back on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Parker. Jazz Parker on the drive, has it blocked. Loose ball picked up underneath by Life. Might have been a smart decision on that one.
No, not very good ball move. Never did leave the right side of the floor.
And the football team notices an air ball.
By the Bears, they're just not able to get anything on the offensive end right now.
And back into the ball game now is De La Cruz. Still tied at 11. Bears have had good looks, just haven't been able to hit them.
That's exactly right. That's what I say. They're just not getting anything going on defensive or the offensive end of the.
De La Cruz has it stolen, and then they lose it, but come back at him again and laying it in. That's a nice drive by Simpson. With their first lead, 13-11.
Yes.
Parsons will shoot another three, and it's off. Rebound, Darrell Sims. Darrell Dominic. I apologize. I do that all the time. We had a Darrell Sims that played football here. And rebound way out. Life, there's a three outside by Life. That's good. That's called. Going to call a 30-second timeout.
And welcome back to the Expo Center. 16-11. Life has taken a 5-point lead and on a 6-0 run, Charlie.
Yeah, they are. Piper really needs to get something going. And I think we're settling for the three a little bit right now.
Right.
And De La Cruz has it knocked away, and now he'll commit the foul.
Yeah. And again, he tried to cut through a double team, lost it the last trip down, and done the same thing, and they took it from him then. So, you know, very active. That's one thing that Life, you was talking about the Bears having a height advantage, but they've got good quickness at every position.
They do. And Piper trying to pull a bit of pressure there midcourt. And back out front with it is Horton. Trying to go into the paint, a little indecision. There's another three by Life, and no good. Rebound comes off to Parsley. Pike will into the front court quickly with it. I might use a little high-low post right now.
Yes.
Because Leahy, a willing passer. Goes over. Jazz Park. Back out to Parsley. Back out to Gowana.
Got to get it up. Got 3 seconds on the shot clock. And again, they try to split a double team, have it taken away from them again.
Good defense by Parker getting back, though.
Yes, it was, and they end up not converting on it.
Yeah, normally a shot that he makes, probably not a well-timed shot, but no way on the basket. But
right. Well, an open three, and that's when yesterday he was 4 of 4 from three-point line, not hit one yet, so just need to see one fall.
I think you're right. And Life throws it away.
They're doing everything that they can to keep the Bears in it right now with the shooting woes that the Bears are having.
Dominic will go to the bench. Well,
Stanley Perrin back in.
Okay. And bringing it up is Jazz Parker.
The 1-3-1 zones really bothered the Bears. Surprising.
Yes. Ball thrown away. And that's going to be a foul on Jazz Parker.
Yes. And Carlton just let the pass go right through his hands and triggered a fast break on the other end.
Larry Pike was shooting 21% from the field, 10% behind the three-point line.
Yeah, that's what I say. They just can't get nothing to fall right now, and they're fortunate with 8:13 left in the first half just to be down by 6 points now. It was 5, but Bears averaging 85 points a contest. Let's see. Averaging 89 points a contest, and at the 8-minute mark left, they've got 11 points.
Yes. 6-point lead, 17-11.
So they just need to stay the course. Those shots will start falling for them.
Go inside to Leahy, passes it back out there. It's Parsley in the corner. They kick it back out again. Carlton looking inside. Leahy with a little turnaround, lays it in.
If they can get it in there, they've got the advantage down low. They're just having a problem getting it there right now. 17-13. We're under 8 minutes first half.
We'll give and go there, and a foul on Leahy. Sometimes you commit that foul because you got beat.
Right. Ashmead at the line. He's got 2 points so far.
Has 2 shots coming his way right now. And the first one's good.
Out of the 10 players on the floor right now, Charlie, Life has 2 players that have scored, and UPIKE with 2 players have scored.
Yeah, been a really low-scoring first half.
Yeah, it has been.
Life very quick, getting back up the floor. Missed the second free throw. Rebound comes off to Leahy. Parsley will bring it into the front court. Down in the corner to Perrin. Carlton wanted to drive, couldn't get there. Parsley again will shoot a three. Got his feet set, nailed it.
And that's, and they got a foul, let's see.
And we got a foul under the basket. That's good turnaround there for the Bears.
Who'd they call it on?
Number 10, that is.
Number 10,
Scott.
that'd be DJ Scott. Okay, they just now getting it on the board. So, yeah, this is a big trip. They could get it tied with a bucket here, a 5-point trip.
Parker back to Parsley. They'll go cross court. Go down inside Layhew. Layhew trying to fight through, and it will be a walk on Carlton. That's always a tough call on the walk. Sometimes I don't believe it, but, you know, the official just does, so it don't matter.
Yeah. Sometimes those guys so quick it just looks like they walk. Both teams with 5 team fouls right now. 6:45 left, 2-point lead for life. Bears showing a little signs of coming to life on the offensive end.
There's a three, no good. Rebound, Stanley Perrin.
Nice block out from the Bears that time. There's 3 of the Bears under the bucket.
See what Parsley gonna do with it. Back on Jazz Parker. Parsley, second shot up, nope. See 2 for 4 right now, or 2 for 5 maybe.
He has hit 2. I think he's the only one to hit a 3.
You're right.
And Parker's called on that one. A little bit of delay, yeah.
I thought it was a good block. Did you see any?
Well, I couldn't tell. I know he blocked it, but I mean, from the angle that I had and the way he was taking it to bucket, but it was a little bit of a delay.
That's 3 on Jazz Parker.
Yeah. De La Cruz will come in for him.
Free throw's good by Horton. He'll have 1 more.
Don't see Parker pick up fouls like that. Of course, he probably don't have to be guarding somebody on the floor as quick as what he's seeing at all times out there today.
That's true. That's true.
He's usually the quickest one himself.
Yeah. De La Cruz with it. Over the corner to Parsley. They'll work it back out. Trying to get it down inside the Perrin.
Well, they had him there and missed him.
Back in the corner, De La Cruz for 3. It's off. And what a nice pass. Bad shot.
But was able to get the rebound.
Yep. .14 seconds on the shot clock. There's a deep 3. Good. Cam Horton.
And Horton, that's his second.
How did he get on him out front?
And lead back up to 7. That could be the largest lead for them.
Get it down inside. And drive. Rebound being fought for, picked up by Life. They're getting the 50-50 balls right now. And a layup.
And outrunning UPIKE down the floor. And they extended their lead out to 9, so with 4:41 left, 25-16 Life over UPIKE. We'll be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports. We're back to the Expo Centers in the first half, 4:41 left, 25-16. Life has raced out to a 9-point lead. They was up, Charlie, by 6 at one time. And the Bears got it down to 2 and had a couple opportunities to actually tie it or take the lead. But the offensive woes has hit them again, just can't get one to fall.
They've taken good looks. I mean, they're not been bad shots for them, but now I think they're getting scared taking the 3, you reckon?
Well, they're you know, on that 2-3 zone, as quick as they are moving it, you know, you got to move the ball quick. And they're just
Frustration.
Just tip the pass. You know, you stand there and hold it and let them get on it. You got to move. You got to know where that ball's going before it comes to your hand, and you got to move it and get the defense out of position. Right now, they're catching it and pausing, and the defense is able to recover.
So shooting 1-1, Ashmead.
He's missed a couple from there.
Yes. Made that one, though.
And
he
now
made
it's
it
at
or missed
10.
it very badly, one or the other.
Right. First double-digit lead by either team.
Second free throw is no good. Leahy with the rebound. Bring it into the front court. Back out to De La Cruz. Got to go inside to Leahy. He puts it off the glass, no good. And going back up with it, no, is Guana.
But he's fouled. Number 12, that's going to be Ashmead. That's his first, and we've got a media timeout. 26-16, Life over UPIKE. We'll be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports. 4 minutes left first half. It's 26-16 as UPIKE started out pretty good. Charlie hitting some outside shots and working the ball good, but Life has went to the 1-3-1 zone, and it's really bothered the Bears on the offensive end.
It has. Of course, the Bears not able to hit a shot outside, making a big difference.
Exactly.
Guana makes the free throw.
You've got the corners open when you got the 1-3-1 if you get good ball movement, but as you said, nobody's been able to hit one out of those corners.
Makes them both. 26-18. Pike will now go into a full court man-to-man.
Right. Well, you know, they done that a little bit earlier, and if you're not making your buckets, you can't get into that.
Yep. So Life with it out front, Simpson. Pike will fall back into a 2-3 zone.
Yes, they are. Well, I tell you, went up between the two big men that time.
I don't know how he got through there. Into the front court with it. Parsley. Passes inside, and the big man takes it up too strong. Out of bounds, back to Life. Life bringing it up the floor. Pike will back in the back court, just playing some defense, trying to get something going.
Yes. Trying to pick the pace up a little bit.
Yes. And there's a three. Short. Rebound, Pike. Guana trying to run the floor with it. Gives it back to Parsley. De La Cruz taking it baseline. And he has it blocked, but a foul.
And that's what they've not been doing right there, Charlie. He, quick as he got it, he made a quick move to the bucket, didn't hesitate, knew what he was going to do with it before he got it, and ended up drawing a foul. That's going to be 17 fouls. Of course, this will be 2 shots. Didn't see who they give it to. It's either number 10 or number 12. They're the only 2 on the floor that's got a foul listed on the board.
Makes the first one.
So the Bears is getting their points right now from the free throw line. If De La Cruz makes this one, it'll be their last 4 from the free throw line. He misses it, but Guana fighting for it, and another foul. I think that's number 10 is going to pick that one up, Scott. And that's going to be his second.
De La Cruz will go to the bench as Carlton comes in.
And also Mike White, number 3, goes to the bench as number 40, Horton, comes back in.
De La Cruz a chance to cut into that lead here. Makes the first one.
Guana.
De La Cruz just went to the bench. Hello.
Right.
X with one more free throw. Shot is good again.
And the last 5 points for the Bears just come from the free throw line. And all of those fouls, Charlie, is because they got it down in the paint. That's where they picked all 3 fouls up.
That's what Kelly was telling them to do, play inside out, and that works a lot better for them.
Yes.
Pike will fall back into a 2-3 zone. Again, you don't see them get in the zone much, but a nice runner.
Yes, it was. Simpson.
30-21, 9-point lead. Pike with it. Guana in the corner. Trying to go down inside to Dominic. Back out again. There's Carlton. Goes into Lehue. Lehue double team. Lehue passes it back out. And they try to get over in the corner. They see they're not going. Carlton shoots the 15-footer, no good. Rebound put back up, no good. Put back up and in this time by Luke Lehue. And Guana standing wide open. They missed him 2 or 3 times.
Yes. And the Bears has gone to the board. Their last 4 points has come from the offensive rebounds, and there's an over and back as number 40, Horton, he didn't get into the front court before they gave him the ball. I thought it was a good call.
You're right.
He caught it, then landed in the front court. That's and that's over the back.
Get it? It is.
Over and back.
Out top, Guana. Back to Carlton in the corner. And we'll go inside to Lehue. Oh, nice step through. Shot up. No good, though. And Pikeville can't come away with the rebound. Bears trying to get some pressure on the backside. There's Simpson with the drive in the basket. He quick.
Yes, he is.
32-23 Life. 1:09 to play here in the first half. Parsley looking inside, not to get it in this time. And Lehue misses it badly. Terrell puts it up.
Walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Lehue, he didn't take his time on that one. He more or less just threw that one up, looks like. And we've got number 11, Milligan, back in.
Perrin checking back in for the Bears.
Perrin coming in for UPIKE. 52 seconds all left. It's 32-23, 9-point lead, and Life can add to that.
Life brings it in front court. Pikeville in that snuck her back to a man-to-man now. Looked like a foul on the pick, but they didn't call it. And a 3 out front.
By Gamble.
Yep.
Largest lead, 35-23. They've been able to hit their threes compared to the Bears not being able to hit theirs.
Parsley back to Guana. Pass down to Carlton. He goes up and one. Good look that time.
Yes. And that foul's going to go against Gamble. That's going to be his first. Lead standing at 10, 8.9 seconds left.
They can get it back down into single digits here. Makes it. And here they try to bring it up the floor. Only 8 seconds left. They're going to let him take it all the way down into the paint. Lehue changes his shot. And there's a shot way off. And at the half, 35-26 Live. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
We're back at the Expo Center at the half, 35-26. Winner of this one will get Georgetown tomorrow at 3:30 for the championship of the Mid-South Men's Championship Tournament. And Life right now, Charlie, just a quicker team than UPIKE in the first half.
I expect to see UPIKE come out with a little bit more intensity this year's second half because I'm sure Coach Wells had a little motivational speech for him at halftime.
Yes. Well, on the stat sheet, neither team is credited with a fast break bucket. LIFO 12-0 points off in turnovers, as the Bears turned it over 10 times, only 2 times for Life. That's a big stat. And bench scoring, Life has got 15-4 lead in that, so they've got 15 of their 35 points off the bench. So that's a big lift to be able to take your starters out and get that kind of production coming off your bench.
Bears have had no shooting production from anywhere.
Only one difference as far as field goal attempts. Life attempted 29, UPIKE 28. UPIKE had the rebounding edge big on that first half, 27-15, but shooting 25% from the field, just nothing you can do with it.
No, you got to make better shots than that. And some of the shots, were good looks. I mean, I'm not saying they weren't bad looks, but
yes,
you just got to make some of them.
Well, and another thing too, looking at the stats, they had 28 shots. Well, half of their shots come behind the three-point line. They attempted 14 three-point shots, 14 shots that wasn't three-point shots, but they only made 2. On the other hand, Life attempted 11 three-point shots and made 5 of them. They shot almost 50% behind the three-point line.
Yeah,
just totally outplay, except on the boards, they just totally outplayed the Bears first half.
Well, I think you're right. See, it'll be Bears ball to start the second half. We're about ready for the second half. I guess you can't say tip-off, toss in.
Yes.
Excuse me, folks, I apologize.
And tomorrow at 1 o'clock, there'll be the championship game for the girls, and that will be between Campbellsville and Shawnee State. And then following that one at 3:30 will be the championship game for the boys. And that will be Georgetown and the winner of this contest here that we've got going on right now. So then tomorrow night at 6:30, we'll get into the semifinals of the girls' high school as Shelby Valley will take on Johnson Central, and then in the second game at 8 o'clock, it will be Floyd Central and Pikeville. So encourage everyone to come out and support their local teams.
Bears working around outside, looking to go down inside here to this second half, I'm pretty sure. Back and forth, and I tell you, their 3 by Carlton is good.
And maybe that'll get them started. Of course, that's the way they started the ball game. They worked it inside out.
Right.
Partially hit the three-pointer, and then pretty well downhill from there.
A lot of times, catch your rhythm and shoot.
Yes.
Life working around Pike. Well, guarding the paint pretty well. There's a shot good. That's a 2.
And that was Milliken, and he's their best scorer, but he got 2 quick fouls in that first half, Charlie, and didn't get to play very much.
So they take it back inside, and Lehue with it. Luke drives to the basket, lays it in.
And Milliken didn't want no part of it. Didn't want to pick that 3rd foul up right now, did he?
I'd take it right at him then if he don't want to foul,
Exactly.
Out front, Life with it. Simpson. Life again, trying to look inside with it. Milliken tried to go against Darrell Sims. Darrell gets up in his face, makes him miss one. 37-31. UPIKE back the other way with it. They'll go cross court to Parsley. Out front, Carlton. Dela Cruz, nice pass inside. There's that little hook shot, good by Dela Cruz.
Well, what they're doing now, Charlie, they didn't do in the first half. Instead of just going around the arc, they're going to the skip pass and going from one side to the other, and when that defense shifts over, it leaves that backside open, and they're getting in there and getting them out of position a little bit.
Wild shot that time, but a steal on the other end.
And going to be a foul on Gamble for the illegal screen. He come up with the steal, but then he come up with the illegal screen, trying to pick Darrell off as he was going for the block.
So Bears within 4 here to start of the second half, 37-33. Dela Cruz in the front court. Working around, Dela Cruz will pull up for a three straight away, no good. And Life loses it out of bounds.
Yes, Demetrius Houston working hard in there for it, wasn't able to control it.
Parsley on the baseline trying to throw it in bounds. They'll get after Dela Cruz again. Parsley out on the floor pretty far. Dela Cruz again. Dela Cruz double team, fires it over in the corner to Carlton. Carlton side steps it, shoots a three, good.
Got a nice row on it.
They've cut it
Bears
to one.
within one.
Seeing some of that confidence come back.
Yes.
Got the football team fired up now. Oh. You don't want another big Darrell
No.
Dominic, does he? Carlton hammered.
And that's going to go against number 3, Mike White. That's his first, and that is 2 team fouls.
He got his money's worth.
He did. And it looks like Cam Horton coming in. He's going to replace White. Horton had a big game, big half in the first half off the bench. Had 9 points.
Parsley driving in the lane, tries to go down low, knocked out of bounds.
Trying to get it over to Dela Cruz.
Yeah. Bears could take the lead this trip down.
Yes.
Back over to Dela Cruz. Trying to get it. Looking down inside again. Dela Cruz with it. And I thought he called a charge. That'd have been
Well,
I
I think what he did, he was going to give his mechanics, and then the outside official also had a whistle, so then he hesitated to see if he was going to defer to him, and stuff. So that's 2 fouls on. I didn't catch who they called that one on. Number 12, I think it was, Ashmead. And we're tied as the Bears has come all the way back from that 9-point deficit at the half, and we're tied at 37, and it only took them 3.5 minutes to erase that lead, Charlie.
Playing much better inside the game plan.
Yes.
Makes them both. Bears lead it by 1, 38-37.
12-2 run right now for the Bears.
Shot.
And Horton.
Yep.
That's 11 for him off the bench.
Nice drive by Horton. Parsley will pull up for a 3. Good this time.
He's not shy about taking those.
Well, the thing is, they're more relaxed now that they're playing their game.
Yes.
I think they were forced
And
a lot of stuff in the first half.
you can play a little more relaxed with a lead.
3 short. Rebound Dela Cruz. Javian's going to take this one in. Shot up. No. Rebound put back up and in by Leahy.
That was a pass.
Yeah. Threw it off the glass.
That's what he'll tell him. Give me a assist on that. He just lost control of it and threw it up.
Horton missed the shot. Rebound comes off to Life. Horton out to the corner for a 3. No good. Rebound comes off to Parsley. Bears get back in the corner. Carlton for 3.
Good. Boy, I tell you, he's had 2 to roll all over the rim and fall through from the corner, and that's going to force Life to call a timeout, and let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be a full, I think. UPIKE with the 7-point lead. Life will have it, bringing it to length the floor.
Yep.
Charlie, sometimes I felt like I need to call a timeout in Life, right?
Exactly. You You've already lost once at life. You don't want to lose a second time.
Exactly.
That might have been a walk, Larry. I swear I looked. He took the third step, didn't he?
And delayed the call. They're going to get that on Leyhew. That whistle didn't blow until after the ball come off the rim.
I'll reserve my comment till later.
And that's 2 on Leyhew.
Free throw's good. 46-40. Bears still on a 20-5 run to start this half, though. Makes them both.
And Life picks up full court. Carlton just speeds up the sideline and takes care of that.
Parsley driving in the lane, kicks it outside. I thought they were going to call a walk.
And that foul is going to go against Gamble, and that's going to be his third.
That'll put Jazz Parker at the line to shoot 2.
And that's the team's fourth. Just a little 5.5 minutes in, and we've already had 4 team fouls called.
Free throw's good.
47-41. UPIKE with the 6-point lead.
Parker's second shot's good.
And that matches their largest at 7. Xavier Oguana into the lineup now for the Bears.
And Pike will play better all the way around here in the second half. There's a 3. It's good.
Yes.
That's
He's
Milligan.
a smooth player, Milligan.
Yeah.
9 points for him now.
48-44, UPIKE. Parker takes it right at him, and Leyhew puts it in.
Well, Milligan went for the block on Parker, so it opened up that opportunity for the offensive rebound, and Leyhew was smart enough to run to the rim.
14 points for Luke now. Nice
Well,
drive.
nice move.
Missed it, though.
Beautiful move, though. Left Leyhew standing.
Yes. Parker with it out front. Bears working it around. We'll go inside to Leyhew again. A little turnaround shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Milligan.
And instead of fading away from Milligan, he needs to go right up in his chest. He was fading away from him a little bit.
No good on the 3.
Milligan's got those 2 fouls. You got to go right up into his body to see if you can pick that 3rd foul up.
I think Leyhew's already got a double-double, Larry.
I know of one double. I know one double figure he has. That's points.
We'll see. There's a 3.
Beautiful ball movement that time. Beautiful ball movement. Inside and out. That's exactly the way you want it.
Leyhew 14-10 right now.
And the Bears has outscored them by 18 as they was down by 9. Now they're up by 9.
Well, nice drive that time.
And again, Horton having a huge game. 13 points off the bench. Their leading scorer.
Parker into the front court. Nice pass, and laying it in is Gowana.
Yes.
It's a 30-second timeout. We will stay right here. We're not going anywhere. So.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah, he called a 30-second.
I seen him call a 30-second, but I thought, well, no, it's the media's under 12, so you know they'd been doing like 30 and then giving the under.
That's only in the women's side.
Oh, okay.
So I know. Don't talk about that. It makes me confused anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, it's confusing to start with, so we won't talk about it no more. But Bears up by 9, 55-46, and as bad as their offense was in the first half, it's that good here in the second half. They're clicking right now.
Larry, they've taken that shooting percentage up to 39% from the field and 35 behind the three-point line. That's a big jump.
Yeah. Well, that was 39% behind for the game.
Yes.
And they was at 25% at the half, so they've improved that by 14%. So they're probably shooting around 65, 75% here in this second half.
They're getting some good looks.
Yes. Well, they get the ball movement that Coach Kelly said they wanted to do in the pregame. They're getting that now.
You know, Milliken on the drive. Xavier going on him. Elbow jumper, no. Rebound, Jazz Parker. He just took it away from him.
He did.
Parker with it out front. Ooh, that might be a school move. You reckon?
Yeah.
That's definitely a playground move.
The Ashcamp trying to stay with him, got caught for it, and that's going to be his third. 5 team fouls, Charlie, and we're just under the 12-minute mark.
And now we'll have the media timeout.
Media timeout.
55-46, UPIKE, 11:43 to play here in the ball game. We'll be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports.
We're back at the Expo Center. 11:43 left in the ball game. 55-46. The Bears have came out here and started this second half red hot, Charlie. They've turned a 9-point deficit into a 9-point lead. So outscoring Life right now by 18. They'll have it side out in the front court when we get that back to action.
And the Bears get it out top to Dela Cruz.
Dominic into the game during the timeout. Lehue getting a rest, a well-deserved rest, I might say.
And Dela Cruz misses the easy jumper in the lane, not like him.
He's just not had a good tournament so far as far as scoring-wise.
White went in and came back out, went back in again.
J.J. Simpson with his 12th point.
55-48, UPIKE.
Got to keep the pedal to the metal.
That's right.
Especially against this team with the quickness they've got. They can score quick.
Dela Cruz will take it baseline. Back over to Guana. There you go, inside now, spin, turn around, and doesn't go. Dela Cruz with the rebound and the putback.
Working the boards good. They had the big rebound advantage in the first half. And Charlie, right now they're shooting 71% from the field, 10 of 14, and on the other hand, Life is shooting 4 of 12, 33%.
38-18 rebounding lead. Life working around there, get double screen at the top and shot off the glass by Simpson.
Don't know if he called it or not, but it still counts 3.
Guess there's a special bank open on Sunday.
I guess. ATM.
ATL, that's right. Inside Guana, a little turnaround jumper is good. Gathered himself, turned around, and kept his body straight.
Yeah, and they're getting some good back screens on the baseline right now and getting some open looks down low.
Yes. Out top with it, Life working. Drive inside and basket by.
Yeah, when he took Darrell out to the free throw line and got that half a step on him on the dribble, wasn't nothing much he could do for that.
And Dominic back inside with it and loses it. And this is going to be a run out. Well, maybe not. That didn't look good all the way for either team.
No, and still let him go up between 2 Bears and put it in. And just like that, it's a 4-point lead. And got a tie up, and that will go to Life as Lehue will return to the lineup.
And Scott coming in for Life.
And also number 40, Horton, back in.
4-point ball game, 59-55.
Number 4, also Torrey Ferguson in. I think that might be his first
I don't remember him being in.
appearance.
There's a 3. It's good. Connor Gamble.
And Gamble's got 9 points, all off 3 points, and it's a 1-point lead, Charlie.
Back the other way, Pike will get it back out top. Xavier Guana for 3, it's good.
That's what it looked like when he shot it yesterday, nothing but the net. Guana now with the 11 points.
Life. We got a foul away from the ball. Looks like it's going to be on
Parsley, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to be his first. That's only the second team foul. And Javante Carlton coming in for Parsley, giving him a rest.
They'll throw it over top. Horton.
We're going to call that on Guana. And they'd blown the whistle before he got the shoulder into him. That was a bang bang. They blew the whistle right before that. If they'd have went one more dribble go, that would have been the third one on Milligan.
Life with it out front. Working it around. That had to be a walk, isn't it? Moved after once you plant both feet, you can't move either one of them, can you?
You don't supposed to.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. That's what the rule says now.
But you obviously can today, right?
Right.
I think you got to get back to where he's at, get it back down inside to Leahy.
Yes.
And then you get, well, you had that look right there. 9 seconds on the shot clock.
Dela Cruz needs that one. Yeah, he needs to see one fall right now bad.
I mean, he doesn't have very many field goals at all if he has any. He has maybe one. Life with it the other way. Looking down inside with it again to Milligan. Milligan shot up, bounces off, and be out of bounds back to the Bears.
Dela Cruz has got 5 points, Charlie. 1 field goal, the other 3 coming from the free throw line.
And Javian Dela Cruz will come out of the ball game. Parsley will come back in.
We're at the 7-minute mark. Bears leading before 62-58. This one's got all the makings of going right down to the final buzzer.
Guana with it. Parsley and
telegraphed that one.
He did. Gambrell's 3, no good. Rebound, Leahy. Bears back the other way with it. No shot. Carlton held on the floor. That's hard not to call. 2 hands.
Yeah, that's number 10, Scott. That's going to be his third. 6 team fouls, so the next one will be the 1-on-1 for UPIKE.
Javian Dela Cruz checking back into the ball game.
Parker will take a break. Parker got to 3 fouls in the first half, not picked one up here in the second half, played a whole lot, minutes. Number 12, that's Ashmead back in the lineup. As Scott will take a seat.
Yep. Parsley trying to throw it in on the baseline. And a 3 by Guana.
Yeah, he's heating up here in this second half. Bears back by 7. Their largest was 11, I think, wasn't it?
I think you're right. And they answer on the other end with Cam Horton.
Yes. Horton's had a big game. 16 points off the bench.
Looking to get it down inside. They're in that 2-3 zone now. Nice pass to Guana. 3 on the way, in and out. Luke Leahy wisely didn't go after that one.
Right.
Boy, what a drive, and another basket by Horton.
That's Horton, end to end. They didn't stop the dribble. We just went through the whole Bears defense that time. It's a 30-second timeout.
We'll stay right here. And
5:47 left, and it's a 2-point game, 65-63. Bears with only 3 team fouls. Life was 6. Both teams with plenty of timeouts, 3 and 4 in that order. So just won't go away, Charlie. UPIKE got on that run to start the second half, went from a 9-point deficit to a 9-point lead. Life got it back down to 2 points. Bears pushed it back out to 7, and Life is on a 5-0 run and got it back down to 2. So this one's going to go right down to the final buzzer, looks
I think
like.
so. Both teams. Life loves to get up down the floor. They have some great athletes down there.
They do. But there's no excuse with the athletes that the Bears have to let a man take it from end to end and shoot a layup.
You're right. Dela Cruz will bring it into the front court. A little one-on-one action out front. And they break him down low to Lehue, and Lehue fouled.
And that one's going to go against Ferguson. That's going to be his first, but that will be the 1-and-1. And we have a media timeout, 65-63, Bears by 2. And when we return, Lehue will be at the line shooting the 1-and-1. This is WPRG TV Sports. We're back at the Expo Center with 5:31 left in this second semifinal game. The winner will get Georgetown waiting in the wings, and the Bears with the 2-point lead right now. Luke Lehue will be at the line shooting the 1-and-1, Charlie.
Lehue has 14 points on today.
Free throws is huge from here on out.
And he
Come up short.
Yep. Bears with 15 assists on the night too, though, Larry.
Who?
Bears have 15 assists.
All together? Okay. Yeah. They've had some great ball movement here in the second half, that's for sure.
Life working it around. He almost made that.
Almost made it, falling back, and had to shoot it because the shot clock was running down.
Bears holding on to a 2-point lead, ball in the front court.
Both teams shooting it well here in the second half. Bears had a 63% clip. Life had a 50% clip.
Dela Cruz misses another one. Lehue with another rebound.
Lehue, he said that was mine. He just went and got it. When you rebound out of your area, you're going to get them.
Yep.
And a good opportunity there as Guana missed the easy one. Well, it might not have been an easy one, but
right.
It's point blank. Good foul by Carlton, only 4 team fouls on the Bears, and he got beat. Got Dominic and also Jazz Parker coming back in.
Simpson coming back in now for Life. Gambrell trying to go down in. Gavana nearly steals it.
And Milliken puts it up and ties it.
Pyro brings it up the court. Jazz Parker with it. Parker with it again out front. Gets it back there looking down inside. There's a 3, partially no good. Boy, nice job by Carlton with a rim run rebound, and we end up with a jump ball out of that.
And UPIKE will have it.
Made a nice rim run to get the rebound.
He did.
Brought it back down to his waist, though.
Right.
I don't know what we got here.
Don't know if they might have been a little. Okay, he was having a question on the shot clock.
Okay.
Anytime it goes to a held ball, it goes to 30 seconds. Because if it's a held ball, that means nobody had possession.
Right. UPIKE will have it on the baseline. Trying to get it in. They get it into Jazz Parker. Down to Dominic. Nice pass, and that'll be a push on the inside.
Yeah, he was triple teamed, so it had to be somebody open, and Guana bailed him out. Now needs to make the free throws. That's going to be 4 fouls on Ashmead.
At the free throw line, Guana with 1+1.
The other one-on-one they had, Luke Leahy, missed the front end.
Guana strokes that one.
15 points for him.
Luke Leahy checking back in after a little breather.
Bears eases that back out by 1, make it 2. 3:23 left. Bears still with only 4 team fouls, so they can still turn up the pressure, Charlie, and if they get called for the foul, it's not going to send them to the line, so that's an advantage.
Life working it down inside. A little hesitation and nice defense by Leahy, but the ball put back up and in by Houston.
Yeah, no backside help on
White.
that.
I'm sorry, Mike White.
Mike White. And we're tied at 67.
Parsley shoots another 3, no good. And Carlton with the rebound.
And a lot of contact both ways, nothing called.
Carlton puts it on the floor, takes it into lays it off the glass for 2.
That's what he can do. He can knock that 3 down, but he can also put it on the floor and take it to the rack, and that's exactly what he did with the little ball fake, got the defense out of position.
Timeout Life. Wouldn't you like to take a timeout at Life sometimes?
Yes. We've got one right now. It's going to be, it's only a 30-second, though. It's just
full timeout.
Oh, now it's going to be
full
a full
timeout. We'll take a break, and we'll, wait a minute. What are they going to do? Full timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports.
We're back at the Expo, 2:19 is all it's left. 69-67, Bears with the 2-point lead. Life University will have it. Coming out of the timeout, Charlie.
And let's see. 2-point game, Life with it out front, Horton.
He's had a big game. Parker tipped it away from him, Mo.
Parker trying to sell it.
Yes. Horton has been very efficient putting it on the deck, taking it to the rim.
Trying it again and missed it this time. Rebound Carlton. Parsley now bring it into the front court.
Big possession right here for the Bears.
Yeah, they need this one. Xavier Guana can't make it. Good drive. He's got to finish it. And UPIKE comes away with the loose ball on the rebound. And they'll bring it back out and restart their offense. Javante Carlton will back it back up. Pass over to Guana. Carlton for a 3. Nope.
Goes to a jump ball, and it will go to Life.
Break for the Bears, though.
It is. Switch that possession out.
Yep.
Maybe not the shot that they was wanting. We got a full timeout. 1:16 left. Bears for 2. It's WPRG TV Sports. And welcome back. 1:16 left. 69-67. UPIKE with the 2-point lead. Life will have it. Bringing it to length the floor when we return.
UPIKE looks like they're going to meet them in midcourt with the defense. Of course, the city for you. The arrow goes UPIKE's way on a tie-up. Bears lead by 2. We got 1:16 to play.
Only 4 only 4 team fouls for the Bears, so they can afford to be aggressive on the defensive end. Just don't foul a shooter.
Well, I'll tell you what, that might have been an over the back there. thought Lehue had position on him. I think they let him go over top of him.
Yeah. And Carlton is going to be called for the foul, and Milliken is coming up lane a little bit on that. He's got a wrap on that one knee and seemed to be a favoring it a little bit, Charlie.
Let's see.
He'll have 2. He can tie it. 59 seconds, 59.9.
He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. Makes the first one. We're under a minute to play.
91% from the line for the season.
I wouldn't foul him. Makes a move.
And he'll go out, still limping just a little bit, but we're tied, 59.9. UPIKE will have it.
And they'll bring it up the court. Over to Carlton. Looking. Back. Lehue working hard to present himself down inside. Carlton goes up strong. Charge.
Yep. Right call.
Yep.
And that's 16 fouls, so the next one will put them at the line for the 1-on-1.
42 seconds left in a tie game. Bears need to stop.
Yes, 12 seconds differential on the shot clock, so if there's a missed shot, it's a definite that they need to get the offensive rebound.
There you go.
Yeah. Yes. Had that in the earlier, but they got Guana with the push before the charge. But
right.
Guana moved his feet that time, held his position, and drew the charge.
Bear can hold it for the last shot here, Larry.
Yes. Shot clock's off.
They'll bring it up the floor.
And Coach Kelly's going to use one of his timeouts. He's got 3 left. We'll just stay right here with it, Charlie. 22.5 seconds left. We're tied at 69. And setting the game right now on the game reset, each team with 2 timeouts. Life with 9 team fouls, so the next foul will be the 2 shots, one way or the other. If it's a act of shooting or a common foul for UPIKE. UPIKE was 6 team fouls, so the next foul they have, if it's a common foul, will put Life at the line for the 1-and-1. And the Bears will have it side out in the front court when we get back to action. And who you look to? De La Cruz has been their man the whole year, but he's had a quiet tournament right now. He's only got 5 points here tonight. Only had 9 in the game yesterday, so he's only got 14 points total.
Yeah, I think you'll go into Luke Lehue.
Might go to Lehue. Carlton's had a big second half. He's their leading scorer right now with 17 points.
And
also Guana.
Guana, right.
Yes. So you have some options. Of course, even with De La Cruz having the off night tonight, I'm sure that they're going to have somebody on him. They're not going to give him an open look because he's still a dangerous player.
Well,
The Mid-South Conference Player of the Year,
exactly.
that speaks for itself right there.
And
Because there's some great players in this conference.
All right, so UPIKE will have it in front of their own bench. And let's see. Jazz Parker out there running the point. Go down inside to Guana. Looking for Lehue.
Yeah, got 7 seconds now here.
Timeout called by Kelly Wells. Another full timeout.
With 5 seconds left. And it's going to be a full timeout. We'll just take one ourselves. Be right back for the finish of tonight's game. 69 all. Pikeville will have it when we return. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
UPIKE with it on the baseline, or on the sideline over here. And they're going to try to throw it in. They got 5 seconds to get rid of it, get a shot off. Give it to De La Cruz, and they can't get a shot. De La Cruz gets it up and can't make it.
No, they called a timeout before the, they're going to give Kelly a timeout. I don't know how many seconds they're going to put back on it, but they're going to call Kelly whistled for a timeout. I heard the whistle blowing before the clock went off, so they might give him maybe a second on this one or something. They're talking about it.
Let's see what they're going to do.
Going to put 1 second on it, I think. I seen them holding one finger up. Let's see what they do.
Waiting to see.
And 3/10. So
wow.
Only thing you can do with 3/10 is just tip it. You have to throw it up to the rim and tip it. You cannot catch and shoot with 3/10. Of course, they're going to have it right under the bucket, so they just need to throw it up to the rim and hope that somebody can knock it in, or if not, we're going to be in overtime.
It looks like we're ready to go. Kelly Wells out of timeouts.
Yes. Shouldn't need one now. If you can't get it in, just need to throw it up anyway. And now Life's going to use one of theirs.
Life cuts down. They're down to 2 now. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here.
That could be big. That could be big if we go to overtime, Charlie, because what they do in overtime, I think, is they just give each team one timeout more than what they had at the end of regulation. I think that's the way it is.
One more, yes. I tell you, what kind of play do you draw up for this? It's the only thing, like I say, the only thing you can.
You don't draw nothing up. You just try to get a screen. You put everybody in the lane, and throw it up, and hope somebody can tip it to the in the bucket.
Right. All right, Bears will have it under the basket. Milligan arguing the call there.
Well, he was. I think him and the official was having a discussion about that one before.
Leahy can't tip it in.
No.
And we'll go to overtime.
So we'll be right back, and we're going to play some extra minutes on this one. 69 all at the end of regulation. We'll be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports. And we're back at the Expo Center. 40 minutes wasn't enough to decide this one, as we're tied at 69, and we're going to have overtime, 5 minutes. And looks like Demetrius Houston and Leahy will be at the jump circle to jump this one up as they get the players set.
And here we go. 5 more minutes. And it'll be controlled by Life. Life will bring it into the front court. Throw it away, trying to go down low to Milliken.
Yes. He has been their go-to guy here towards the end of the game. They went to him 2 or 3 times, and he delivered a couple times, and a couple times he didn't. But if he's the man for you, that's who you go to.
Exactly. And it'll be partially within the front court. Looking inside for Leahy, nothing there. Wanna flashing into the lane, they couldn't get it to him. Jazz Parker with the drive.
And well, he got Milliken out on and gave him that little hesitation dribble and just went by him.
71-69 Bears. Up top with it. There's a steal by the.
And again, they try to go to Milliken and another turnover.
Javante Carlton with the steal. Bears can open up a 4-point lead this time down. Inside to Lehue. Lehue with a little drop step. Thought he might have got hacked a time or two there.
At least.
Carlton with the runner, no good. Rebound comes off to Life. Life in the front court with it. And see if they'll try to go back down to Milliken again.
Well, they got Milliken outside on the other side now. I think they're going to try to open up and get a drive to the bucket.
Yep, Gambrell can't do it. Try to get a little bit of smash on. Lehue's what they want to do. Milliken in the lane. Shot's good.
Yes.
71-71.
Just put him out on the wing, and then when they got to drive to the bucket, defense clapped. He just flashed into the free throw line and got a good look on that one.
Parsley with it. Back over goes Parker. Chase Parsley back to Parker. Try to go inside to Lehue again, back out to Parsley. He'll step into a three, and it's no good. Lehue, or Kawana tried to get it, knocked it loose, but couldn't.
Yeah, just couldn't pick it up off the floor.
Right. 71-71, 2:29 to play. Life looking down inside for Milligan again. Milligan for a three. Missed it. Rebound Lehue.
Milliken has taken every shot here in this overtime, and the two turnovers they had, they was trying to go to him. So they're going to ride him one way or the other, looks like.
Go out top to Parker. Back inside Lehue. Little turnaround. Good. No good, but he's fouled. That'll be on Houston.
That's going to be his fourth. That's 10 team fouls. Of course, this will be 2 shot fouls. Last time Lehue was there, though, he missed. To see what he is for the game. He is 0 of 1 from the free throw line. That was the only one that he attempted. And he does have the double-double, Charlie, 14 and 11.
Like to see him get 16 right here.
Yes.
Missed it again. It was only his second free throw. Misses them both.
Misses them both.
0 for 3. 71-71. Life into the front court now. The minute 42 to play. Simpson looking down low. He'll try to drive on Lehue. Fade away is good.
And they take their lead, and that's the first lead they've had since early in the second half, Charlie.
UPIKE with it. Back over to Parsley. Carlton for 3. No.
And Guana's going to be called for over the back on the push-off, so that'll be 1-1 on the other end. De La Cruz and Dominic back in. 1:11 left. Life with a 2-point lead, and that's number 1.
Connor Gambrell. He should be a pretty good free throw shooter, I'd imagine. He's a
87%.
Yeah.
And he could give them a 2-possession lead here.
He makes it a 3-point ball game. Makes them both. 74-71. Bears bring it into the front court. De La Cruz down in the corner to Guana. Go back to De La Cruz. Fires it over to Jazz Parker. Back to De La Cruz. Parsley. De La Cruz, he'll put up a 3. Good.
Only his second bucket of the game. And Coach Kelly Burns' his only timeout that he had here in his overtime period, so it's 75-74, 50 seconds left. Life with 1 timeout. Bears are out of timeouts. it's still the 1-and-1 on a foul for life if UPIKE fouls him, Charlie. So, of course, you can work this a couple different ways. There's 50 seconds left, so they can't hold it. They're going to have to take a shot. Of course, you can let them work it down. If you let them work it down and maybe take a last second shot, and they make it, then that limits what you have left. So there's a couple of different ways. You could go try to extend the game and go for a steal. If you don't get it, foul immediately. Just try to get somebody to see who they. Milliken is 91%.
Don't foul him.
And then you got Gamble is 87%. Horton is 89%. And let's see, Mike White, I don't know if he's in there or not. Who else is in the game right now for them? But one of those three players, you probably try to get the ball in their hand.
And you don't want to foul them if you're the Bears.
Yes, and Gamble is in there. Also, Milliken is also in. And Gamble is in. So you might just try to play some good tight defense.
Right.
I think that's what Coach Kelly's going to try to do.
They'll work it out top. Simpson with it. He pulls up for a shot that's good. It's a
2-4 shot.
Bears need to come up quickly and score. Wanda, they go back down in the corner to Carlton. Bears taking a lot of time here, Larry.
Yes, they are.
Parker shot no good. Rebound, Carlton gets it back out to Gawana. Gawana goes up for a three.
Drills it. 3.5 seconds left, and Life calls a timeout. And Devontae Carlton, the man of the hour right now, even though Gawana hit that contested shot, Carlton crashing the boards, come up with the offensive rebound.
Wow. May see two.
Might do it. And Life used the timeout. Did they have two or
I think they did put that they had the extra timeout up in the overtime. So yes, they've got two. May see them.
Well, is this the first one they've used in the overtime?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so they still have one left if they can't get the ball in, inbounds on the other end. 3.5 seconds, all that's left, 77 apiece.
We got a big crowd here. I hate to see them go home disappointed.
If you're not watching this on WPRG 105 HD or Channel 5 and you're not here at the game, you're missing it.
Been a battle, hasn't it?
It has been. A battle royale.
Yes, it has. And we may see another 5 minutes of it. Definitely do not want the foul here.
Right. Xavier Guana's stepping up here in the second half. He's got 19. He's leading the Bears right now.
None bigger than that last one.
None. But it was all made possible by Devontae Carlton.
And they'll throw one at the backboard. Ooh, that was close.
If it might have been about 10 inches lower, that one might have had a chance. So we're going to go to a second overtime, 77 each. We'll send it to station. Be right back. WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to the Expo Center, ready for the second overtime. 45 minutes wasn't enough as Xavier Guana drills a three with 3.5 seconds left. Heavily contested to tie it. Send it to the second overtime, Charlie.
Yes, sir. And it'll be controlled by Life. They'll bring it into the front court. Looked at a three. And a drive and a basket.
Yes.
Kenny
That's
Wells not
Houston.
happy
He's
about
been
that.
quiet on his 4th point. He's got 4 fouls.
See if they're going to go inside.
Dela Cruz.
You know, when you need him, he's there.
Well, it's time for him to rise to the occasion right now.
Yes. 79-79.
This is his senior year. This is his last chance to win a Mid-South Conference championship, so got to lay it all out on the floor.
They'll work it around out front. Nice defense that time again.
Well, good help defense that time by Dela Cruz as Parsley got tripped up, and that left Gamble wide open. He's a excellent three-point shooter.
Yes, he is. Bears trying to work the ball inside. Dela Cruz had it knocked away.
Yes.
UPIKE ball in front of their own bench. 3:40 to play here in overtime number 2. Working around Carlton. Parsley for a 3. Rebound comes off.
Another big offensive rebound.
DeAven Dela Cruz.
After the first time out, the Bears out-rebounding Life 49-30, and 17 of those coming off the offensive end, Charlie.
Go down to Gowanna. He'll give it up. Luke Lehue. 3.
Nope.
Dela Cruz, he knew it. And rebound comes off to Houston. 79-79, 2:59 to play. Life with it out front.
That's dangerous going behind that screen.
Walk. Yep. I kept looking for Luke Lehue. He was going to be help defense on that. I didn't see the move, but
Good defense that time.
stayed right with him.
Yes.
2:42 to play. 79-79. Overtime number 2.
That's only 8 turnovers for them for the game, Charlie.
Pretty impressive. Go down inside Lehue, and he's fouled.
And that's going to be all for Houston. He knows it. He just sprints to the bench. And it will be 2 shots, and Lehue is 0 of 3 from the line.
He's normally a better free throw shooter than that.
Yes, he is.
And Ashmead will check back in. He's got 4 fouls.
Well, there's a few of them's got a chance to leave here now since we're going to 2 overtimes.
Lehue makes that one.
Lehue is a 68% shooter. Right now he's shooting 25%.
So he should, by statistics, he should make this
He
one.
should make both of them. And he misses it. 2 players going to the floor. UPIKE not able to control it.
1 point lead for the Bears, 80-79.
Dela Cruz on Milligan now.
3 is no good. Lehue with the rebound.
Yeah, Horton trying to sell that and on a foul on the 3-point shot and nothing working on it. I don't think you're going to get too many calls right now in this one.
No. Nope, because Gowanna didn't get one there, and it was definitely a contact, wasn't there?
It was.
UPIKE ball.
Players laid it on the line now, Charlie.
Coach wanting that call bad.
Yes.
Parsley gets it in out top. Carlton. Minute 45 to play. Bears lead 1.
Double dribble. Didn't see it, wasn't watching it.
Well, I wasn't either. He reckoned it was a makeup because he thought the other one should have went.
Well, he was the trail official. The other one, the trail official here now was the one that was closer to the other call, so don't know. Wow, what a shot. Off the glass, high off the glass.
1 point lead now for Life, 81-80. Carlton puts it on the floor, goes down inside to Lehue. Luke Lehue splits 2 defenders.
Called for the walk. Yeah. Yeah, he should have kicked that one back out. He was heavily contested down there on the double team. And Life's going to use their last timeout. 1:16 left. Life has the 1 point lead, 81-80. We'll be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports. .116 left, double overtime, 81-80. Life with the 1 point lead. They will have the basketball out of the timeout in the front court, Charlie. We've seen a lot of basketball these last 2 weeks.
Yes, we have.
This is probably the best one we've seen.
You're right. And they'll bring it up the floor. Simpson against Parker. Gamble, they try to go down inside to their man. He walked.
Yeah.
Turnaround shot, no good.
Oh.
Lehue with the rebound.
Boy, that was halfway down.
Parker. Go down into Dela Cruz. There's a 3 by Jazz Parker, way off. Rebound Dela Cruz, tipped up and in by Luke Lehue.
Yeah, they was rushing it. Parker was way off on his shot, and Dela Cruz just rushed his shot.
Bears need to stop. 7-second differential on the shot clock.
Yes. Walk.
Yep.
Yes. Great defense that time by Jazz Parker, but Charlie, that's just a 1 point lead. So if they elect to foul them, they're going to have to make both of them, and it still will make it a 1 possession game.
Yes. Jazz Parker with it. And they're going to foul him in the backcourt.
No. They called. Did they call the foul? Well,
yep.
I know Horton went down too, was holding his knee. I thought they might have called it for him. Jazz Parker. See what he is.
I don't think he shot one today.
84% for the season. 2 shots, 18.3 left. Nope, way off, not even close.
Under pressure.
Yes. Nope.
Second one no good either.
And foul on Dela Cruz, and Milliken's going to go to the line, a 91% shooter on the other end. And it's a 1-on-1.
So 1-and-1 coming now for Milliken.
Bears has not shot free throws very well today.
No, they haven't.
Nothing but nylon. Tied it up. Bears will have 16.7.
Milliken with one more shot. It's good as well.
Never draw an iron on neither one of them.
Timeout Life. Full timeout. We'll take another break. Be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
We're back with 16.7 seconds left. UPIKE trailing by 1, 83-82. We're in the second overtime. They will have the basketball, bringing it to length of floor when we get back to action, Charlie.
Yep, and both teams out of timeouts. This is it.
Yes.
It'll be UPIKE with it. Give it up. Let Chase Parsons bring it up the floor.
And you don't want to wait for a last-second shot. You want to give yourself a chance for a rebound.
A rebound, you miss it. Dela Cruz on the drive.
He's going to be fouled on the shot. It wasn't going anyway. Leahy tipped it when he was on the rim, but it was coming off anyway. 5 seconds. Dela Cruz, 2 shots.
Need both of them.
Yes, you do.
Gotta have one.
Dela Cruz 73% on the season. Nope. And if the Bears end up losing this one, Charlie, you can say they left it at the free throw line.
You're right.
That's the last. They missed 3 here in the second overtime.
Tied it up, 83. I guess Kelly had one more timeout left. I don't know. Maybe you get 2 in over. We get 1 in each overtime.
Yeah, he used them. He's already caught 1 this overtime.
I don't know. I'm confused too. I got a question for you. In women's, where you play quarters, they can change the foul call every quarter. Do you change the foul call in overtime?
For the women's?
Yeah.
No. Because it's not a full quarter. It's just an extended period.
Excuse me. 5.1 seconds left.
They've got plenty of time to get a good look.
They do. Do not want to foul them.
No.
And Bears coming back out on the floor. Live giving their last second instructions.
They're going to give it to Horton. He's going to take it to the rack.
I would think so.
He's took it to him all night. Look there who's getting the ball.
Missed it. And we're into overtime number 3. We'll be back in just a moment. Tied at 83. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. We have 5 extra minutes. This is the 3rd overtime, and it's tied at 83.
This will make 15 extra minutes.
Almost a full half. Almost a game and a half at it. Both these teams, all the players laid it on the floor, and amazingly, Charlie, only one player's fouled out.
I can tell Kelly that he finally got his 40 minutes of good basketball in one game.
He did. It took him 55 minutes to get it, but he got 40 minutes.
Right.
And again, well, this time it'd be Milliken. Before it was Houston on the jump, but he's fouled out. So Leahy and Milliken will jump now.
All right. Trying to get everybody situated.
Right.
Leahy will control this one. Carlton into the front court. Dela Cruz back to Carlton. Pike trying to get a look. They get one down in the corner to Carlton. They go inside to Leahy. Ball knocked away on the pass.
Yeah.
And missed. Rebound being fought for. It'll go out of bounds. Back to UPIKE.
Dodged the bullet on that one,
Yes,
Charlie.
they did.
55 rebounds for UPIKE.
Yeah, Cam Horton, I mean,
and listen to this, Charlie. 55 rebounds. They've got 30 or 20 offensive rebounds. They've scored 26 points off of those rebounds.
a lot of them going to Luke Lehue. Carlton for the three. Nope. Rebound, Dela Cruz. Back out Parsley. Carlton again, back to Dela Cruz. Lehue, nice pass.
And one. Beautiful. And that's going to be Ashmead, and that's going to be
his fifth.
All for him. So he's the second player for Life to foul out, and we'll have DJ Scott coming in. Scott has played some. See how many minutes he's.
I know I make too many puns. He just got kicked out of the game of life.
Yeah. Fouled out of the life.
I can't help it.
And Lehue finally knocks one down.
86-83, Bears now by 3. They go over now to Horton. Missed the shot, rebound Dela Cruz.
Yeah.
I think Guana got a hand on it.
Coach wanted to foul on that one. They was a little contact.
But you ain't going to see much, though. You better foul somebody if you want a foul call.
Yes.
Carlton with it, back out to Guana. Parsley. Guana again.
Got to go inside with it.
Yeah. Back they go. Dela Cruz in the corner for a three. It's way off. Carlton goes up strong. Lehue tips it in.
And Carlton had to go back up with that, and Charlie, because the shot that Dela Cruz fired didn't hit the rim.
Right.
Shot clock was about to run out.
They drive in a basket.
Now, that's what I thought they would do at the end of that second overtime with 5 seconds left. Give it to Horton. He's done that pretty consistently the whole game.
I don't know if he hears a who or not, but he sure hear a bucket.
Exactly.
Go inside to Dela Cruz. 2:45 to play. And they get it inside. Lehue, and he gets fouled. That's 4 now.
Milligan.
On Milligan. I think you take it to him every time now.
Exactly. Well, they need to take it down the paint every time anyway.
Yeah.
And amazingly, the Bears have still got life in the 1-on-1 on the 18 fouls called.
Lehue makes the free throw.
He's getting dialed in at the line now, and Dela Cruz is going to take a seat. Parker's going to come in. I think they're doing that for defensive purposes because Horton blew by him pretty easy that last trip now. And
rebound Carlton.
Man, Carlton's the man of the hour right now,
yes,
Charlie.
He is.
He might be in double figures rebounds himself.
I'd say he's really close.
Real close. He's got 10, and then now 11 counting that one. Luke Lehue, 17 points, 16 rebounds. Carlton, 17 points, 10 rebounds.
Wow.
Along with 6 assists and 2 steals.
Got to hit these free throws down the stretch now, though.
Yes. They had this same opportunity earlier in the regulation first overtime, didn't hit their free throw, so it's coming back to them again for another chance, and they're taking advantage of it right now.
Yeah. Still a long way to go.
Yes.
91-85, Bears by 6. Out front, Simpson.
Parker on Horton.
Made a big difference, didn't it? There's a drive. Simpson lays it in.
Yes.
91-87. Minute 55 to play. Poggle in the front court with it. Back out to Parker.
10 on the shot clock.
Carl. Juana in the corner. Little runner is no good. Can they get the, can't run the rebound down.
And one.
Hey, there's no way, Larry. You can't spin and then jump. Stop and jump. It's not. There's no way. That's not a walk.
It is when you're that quick.
But you spin around, both feet are in the air. You put your feet back on the ground, you're not allowed to move them again.
If you just put one down now.
Okay.
Not being able to control him on out, he's got 22 points. And he can make it a 1-point game.
Missed it.
Comes off.
91-89.
1:15 left. Third overtime.
Dela Cruz, good.
Here he goes. You got to sprint back. When that when a bucket's made, you got to sprint back because he's getting it taken straight to the bucket. They have nobody that can stay with him right now.
Yep. Be down there waiting on him when he comes to stand flat-footed. He'll run over you.
Yes.
They would have to call that charge because there'd be a collision.
It would be.
Out top with it. We'll go inside to Dela Cruz. Shot up, and he's fouled. And that's it for the big man.
I think it is. Of course, they're not using him right now. That is going to be him. That's going to be 5. The third player to foul out for life. But the one that's hurting them right now is Horton, number 40.
Yes.
And the Bears has got 9 team fouls now, so it'll be the double bonus from here on out, both teams.
We need both of these from Dela Cruz.
Yes.
Two shots for Javian.
Missed it. He just don't have no confidence right now in his shot, Charlie.
One more. 93-91. Makes the second.
Yes. One possession game.
Don't foul a three-point shooter. Yep.
And Horton ties it.
I don't know what else to say.
Well, you lay off of him, and because of the drive to the bucket, and he knocks a 3 down, you're just in no man's land right now. And Carlton just sails it out of bounds as
Parsley wasn't looking.
Parsley wasn't
looking at the bench.
No.
I
Yep.
want what he was thinking.
Well, I don't know if Coach was talking to him or not, but and they can work it for the last shot now. 28 seconds, all that's left. We got a timeout. We're tied at 94. This is WPRG TV Sports. And we're back, 28 seconds. Third overtime, 94 each. Life will have it, bringing it to the length of the floor when we come out of the timeout, Charlie. They can work it for the last shot. And Cam Horton, 27 points, and he's scored their last 7 here in, or there are only 7 here in this overtime.
Yes.
Drives to the bucket and then knocks a 3-pointer down.
They're going to let him bring it up the floor. And Horton has it out front.
I got Parsley on, but they might see him driving dish. Might give him some help defense. 10 seconds. Getting ready to go. We're at 6.
He's going to drive it.
And he was fouled.
Parsley picks up the foul.
2.2 seconds
And
left.
he not fouled him. Gowana was set to take the charge.
And let's see. Horton is a 89% free throw shooter.
It'll be a timeout. UPIKE gets full timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with 2.2 seconds to go. Tied at 94 on WPRG TV Sports.
We're back with 2.2 seconds left in the third overtime. We're tied at 94. And Cam Horton, 89% free throw shooter, going to the line to shoot 2.
He's not missed anything much tonight. That's it.
And Charlie, you know, your best play on this might be to miss this one.
Yeah.
Because UPIKE doesn't have a timeout.
They bring it up floor in 2 seconds.
And he makes it. 2-point lead.
And Guana almost makes a three-quarter or half-court shot, but the Bears drop one to live, 96-94 in triple overtime. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. We have a final in the second semifinal game tonight between UPIKE and Life. 3 overtimes it took to decide this one, and Life comes out 96-94 over the Bears. We'll go over some stats now for the game. Life was 35 of 76 from the field for 46%. UPIKE 30 of 76 for 38%. 3-point shooting, 10 of 25 for Life for 40%. The Bears was 11 of 39 for 28%. Free throw shooting, Life was 16 of 21, 76%. The Bears 23 of 34 from the line, missed several critical free throws in the 2 overtimes that might have given them the victory. Rebounding wise, Bears dominated on the board 61-35. The Bears with 23 offensive rebounds. Assists 17 for the Bears, 8 for Life. Turnovers, Life only 10 turnovers, 19 for the Bears. Each team had 1 block. Life with 11 steals, UPIKE with 2. Scoring wise, for the Bears, Luke Lehue had a double-double, 23 and 16. 23 points, 16 rebounds. Javante Carlton also a double-double. He had 17 points, 13 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds. He had 6 assists, turned it over 6 times, and had 2 steals. 11 points for Chase Parsley, 14 points for Javian De La Cruz, 19 points for Xavier Iguana, 6 points for Jarrell Dominic, and 4 points for Jazz Parker for the total of 94 points. For Life, they were led in scoring by Cam Horton with 29 points off the bench. Just wasn't able to stop him. A lot of his drives was to the bucket. 23 points for J.J. Simpson, 17 points for Evan Milligan, 4 points for Demetrius Houston, also 4 for Mike White, 2 points for D.J. Scott, and 6 points for Tavon Ashmead for 96 points. Neither team had a fast break bucket in the game. Points off turnover favored Life 21-8. Points in the paint favored Life 40-36. Second chance points, Bears big on that category, 33-7. Bench points, 37-23 in favor of Life. Life's largest lead of the game was 11 points. That come with 32 seconds left in the first half. Pikeville's largest lead was 9 at the 12:51 mark in the second half. The score was tied 12 times, and lead changed 11 times. So Life will go on tomorrow, 3:30, and face Georgetown, and we're going to send it down to the floor as Charlie has Coach Kelly Wells.
All right, we're back here now with Coach Kelly Wells with the UPIKE Bears, and Kelly, a disappointing loss.
We got what we deserved. We had plenty of opportunities and shoot 39 threes in a game and miss every single matter, free throw, throw one out of bounds. We got what we deserved. Life deserved to win, and hats off to them.
Yeah, I thought that Luke Lahue did a good job inside for you here tonight, and so did Javante Carlton. They both put up some good numbers.
We had a few guys do some good stuff, but our bad stuff outweighed all the good stuff we tried to do. But hats off to Life. I'm happy for them, and they're moving forward, and somebody will be cutting our nets down.
I know you hate to see them lose one here at home.
It's awful. Just unacceptable, but there's times in life you get what you deserve, and we got what we deserved.
Well, Kelly, I just wait for the announcement of who makes Kansas City. I think we're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, we'll stew on that for a good 2 weeks. It'll be fun. Good time.
Coach Kelly Wells of the UPIKE Bears.
And that's going to wrap it up here for us. Tonight's game between Life and UPIKE, 96-94, triple overtime. Life comes out with the 2-point victory, and they will meet Georgetown tomorrow at 3:30. And in the first final game tomorrow will be the girls, and that's going to be Campbellsville and Shawnee State. So that will start at 1 o'clock, followed by Georgetown boys and Life at 3:30. That will be the 2 championship games for the Mid-South Conference tournament here at the Expo Center. So that's going to wrap it up. 96-94 Life. This is WPRG TV Sports.